Hey guys, Raptor660 Kid here, and right now I am doing a review on my Victorinox Swiss Army Spirit. Here we go. Here's the. Let me see if I can get a good zoom. I'm doing manual focus, so if it doesn't, so please bear with me. The autofocus doesn't seem to like to cooperate on my camera. The model number is 56800 Swiss Tool Spirit, which is the smaller version of the Swiss Tool, such as this. So let's just take a look at it, shall we? The store I bought it in is in Fry's Electronics for 60 bucks, which is a pretty decent price. What else? Here's how the tool looks like. As you guys can see, here's the sheath. First thing about the sheath, I don't like it because it's leather. I prefer ballistic nylon, such as the one that came in my Swiss Tool. And I prefer a military snap instead of Velcro, to be quite honest with you, because if this thing gets wet, it gets kind of mushy and stuff. That's why I prefer ballistic nylon. And you can only carry it in this fashion, and your belt you can't carry it like this, such as the Leathermans. Enough about the sheath. Here we go. Before I review the tools, first I want to review a little bit of politics. I'm sorry if it's kind of sidetracked. Many people like to criticize, such as this Victorinox Swiss Tool and this one itself, for not being one-handed. As some of you know, Victorinox only has, I believe, only one type of one-handed opener, and that's the OHT and the Rescue Tool, which I did a review on. The reason I believe this is because European countries are kind of paranoid when it comes to knives. They prefer non-locking, and you have to use two hands to open the knife, which is kind of ridiculous because for some reason over there in Europe they have a lot of stabbings. A country that I would kind of be talking about is Germany, which has banned one-handed opening knives. I don't know whether if they banned locking or non-lock, banned locking knives or not, but I know for a fact that one-handed opening knives in Germany is illegal. So some of you people who would like a Leatherman wave, such as this, the easy opening of this, you're out of luck if you live in Germany. And this is still illegal in the UK since you can't have a locking knife. Ridiculous, I know. And same with this, since this is a locking knife, this is banned in the UK. I don't know about Germany yet. So you have to understand about I don't believe that Victorinox is behind. I think it's because of their current surroundings. They have to adjust to the laws. That way they can have a niche within the European market. That's enough of this. Dimensions first. Getting from their website, the length is 4.13 inches, or where is that friggin' Swiss Tool? Or I'm looking for the conversion, 105 millimeters. According to their website in SwissArmy.com, it says this weighs 5.75 ounces. I don't think that's right. I think this is around 6.5 ounce range, the tool itself. The reason being, I have a Swiss Tool right next to me, and this thing seems so much considerably lighter compared to this. So that may be a little bit of false advertising on Victorinox's part. That is on their website. I have the website right in front of me as of right there. You should check out SwissArmy.com, search for the Swiss Tool Spirit, and it will say 5.75 ounces. I also created, in order to get better talking points, I copied one of my favorite knife reviewers, such as None Fancy. Let me see if I can zoom that. I created myself outline. That way I can be able to become more concise about my statements without getting lost and saying a lot. I know I'm saying right now, but hopefully it's less. Okay? Hopefully I'm going to do that to my other reviews so I can improve upon them. It's not, since I've been getting a fair amount of criticism, which is legitimate criticism, of subscribers wanting me to be more focused in my reviews. There we go. Next is the tools, such as the same thing as its bigger brother, the Swiss Tool Spirit. The regular Swiss Tool, the Swiss Tool Spirit all tools other than the pliers open from the outside, and they all lock. So let's get to the heart of the pliers first. Heart of the tool first, the pliers. It is a needle nose type of configuration, which is pointier than the Swiss tools, its bigger cousin. I'm probably going to do a separate video of comparing these two. As you guys can see, it's a lot more thinner compared to its bigger brother. If you want to compare it to a more pointier style of the Leatherman, it is right here. As you guys can see, the Leatherman is more pointier. One can say, since this is thicker, it's more stronger than a Leatherman, but I've never broken my Leatherman yet, so I can't say anything about strength. I haven't broken any of my multi-tool or pliers-based tools yet, so I can't comment on Leatherman strength or Victorinox strength. They just hold up fine with me. There's your wire cutters. According to their specs, it can cut up to a hardness of 40 HRC. What else? Let's go to the outside tools. This is where the controversy starts with some Swiss, with some people, because this is the main blade right here. And here is the standard blade, which most people are used to seeing, and that's a 91mm series Victorinox drop point blade. And let me get out the one on my Swiss tool, such as this. You see, let me see if I can get a better zoom. Such as that. This is a 91mm, and such as this. The main criticisms about this type of blade style for the Swiss tool Spirit is that it's serrated, about 75% serrated, chiseled ground on a 25% plain edge over here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's plain edged, and there's no point. This is a downside, because if you kind of open a lot of clamshell packaging, such as myself, oh, that's a bad example, such as this, I already opened it, you kind of want a point, and having a blunt tip makes it hard in order for you to open clamshell packaging such as that. The reason I really like this type of style, I prefer it from the regular plain edge, is because I already carry a fully plain edge knife, folding knife with me anyway, so getting another plain edge just becomes redundant in my opinion. So it opens up more possibilities in my EDC role in having another serrated blade, which could be used as a rescue blade because there is no tip, but then again, it is not one-handed opening such as the Leatherman Wave, which I believe would be a far more superior rescue tool, just due to the fact of its one-handed opening mechanism and the fact that there isn't much on a tip on their on the serrated blade as well. That being said, I don't mind. I know some people would mind because it needs to be opened, but fret not. I have a new type of, this is where the laptop comes in, and Victorinox offers several different, please bear with me, I have to zoom it in, adjust the zoom, and this is where this one comes in. There are three different types of Swiss tool spirits. There's the original, the one I have, and the X and the S series, if I get that right. The standard blade has no, the original has no standard blade, has a combination blade, and has scissors. And this one, for the X model, it has a standard blade, no serrated blade, serrated combo blade, and has scissors. The S model of the Spirit has a standard blade, a combo blade with the 75% serrations, but no scissors. So if you're going to go look for and buy something from the internet, and that way this will give you some kind of reference into what you want. All the other tools are the same. There should be no difference with like the scissor, with the screwdrivers or whatnot, the awl. You're not going to have that. Sorry you guys, looks like I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to make this thing 2-part or more series.